Guess who's back? Shady's back, back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? All right, baby. Getting loaded. Getting loaded. Oh yeah. We're getting loaded. Oh yeah. We're getting loaded. I'm gonna turn that light on. Let's rock and roll. Time to hammer down, baby. Time to hammer down. All right. Hot to the touch. Real life lessons from truck drivers injured at work. I distinctly remember the time I did it. I had driven my own pickup truck out into the country in search of a perfect fishing spot. About the time that I got far away from civilization, the engine began to overheat. As indicated by the gauge on the dashboard, the truck was a 1950 Chevy half-ton. And I sure wish I had that truck now. Hey Dwayne, I'm reading y'all his real life lessons here. While we getting loaded. Where am I at? I used to carry a half case of motor oil behind the seat at all times. In fact, I never measured driving economy by miles per gallon of gas. Instead, I measured it by miles per quart of oil. Anyway, I was in a predicament because I was 16 and did not have a clue about auto mechanics. My thought was that if the engine was overheating, then it would be smart to simply take the radiator cap off and let it cool. Bad idea. I agree, that's a bad idea. As soon as I returned that radiator cap, all kinds of steam came pouring out. Yeah, with some of it getting on my hand. Steam burns hurt. Just ask Eddie, who drives for a company that expedites air freight. So far, Eddie has been a very good driver. He has never been late for a dock time, never received DOT citation, or even taken a wrong turn or gotten lost. However, Eddie was not born with the mechanical brain. Yeah, Eddie was not. Yeah, as far as he was concerned, what is under the hood stays under the hood. He has always deferred vehicle maintenance to the mechanics, and until last month, his approach to vehicle maintenance had been without incidents. But just like me, Eddie learned a valuable lesson about overheating engines, radiator caps, and steam burns. Eddie was negotiating some heavy rush hour traffic. Does Atlanta in the late afternoon sound bad enough? As bad luck would have it, that was when Eddie's truck began to overheat so much that it even gotten his attention. Not being a mechanical wizard, he realized that when the needle is all the way over in the red, then it is time to do something. What Eddie did was safe in accordance with DOT. He pulled over to the shoulder of the road, activated his emergency flashers, and then placed his reflector triangles to alert oncoming traffic. The next thing he did was not safe, according to any novice vehicle mechanic. He attempted to remove the radiator cap to allow his engine to cool. When he did, he slipped off the truck bumper, hit the pavement, and subsequently broke his wrist and dislocated his shoulder. Life lesson. Drivers, if you don't know, ask the company mechanic about things. Management, make sure that drivers are trained on the required operational PM checks and services. Now you know. I just read this whole thing to y'all, and I don't get many likes for it. You're very welcome. I gotta be honest. We get these every week, and I tend to not read them, just occasionally. Since I was doing this livey live, I figured I would share it with you. But I mean, this is very common sense. I think the majority of people know if your vehicle is overheating, you don't go out there and just twist the cap off. So, yeah, real life lessons. So this is a true story. True story. I just read it to you. Maybe I should do this every week for anybody, you know, because I mean, you don't have to drive a truck to learn this stuff. Good morning, Patrick. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning, Sam. Lovely Tuesday morning, back to work. Oh, we can't say work. That's a bad word. We'll run people off. W-O-R-K. Oh boy. Get people frightened. They'll be having night terrors. Ah! Oh yeah, come on. So what's everybody into this morning? You know, I don't usually show myself when I'm in the truck, you know, but just occasionally. We're just getting loaded, so why not? Well, what time is it? 8:33? Man, I've been up since 4 o'clock. I think I woke up a few minutes before. Because I can't remember if I woke up when the alarm went off or I was already awake for a few minutes. I can't remember. But yeah. Hey Dwayne, did you pull an all-nighter last night? Hey, would y'all like me to read these to you every week? Get a good picture of it. Real life lessons, real true stories about people making mistakes and stuff. And like how you can prevent accidents and incidents from occurring. So we get, I get a new one every single week, and this is probably the first one I've read all year. I actually enjoyed reading it to you. But now it goes in the garbage. Because we got it right up here. Oh, my belt. Anywho, I'm ready to get out of here, man. I've been here for about 2 hours. So you got done about 2 a.m. I'm watching this light right here. I'll show you real quick. So we're watching that red light. If it turns green, we're gonna go over here into that door right there. The green lights. I call it the Green Goblin. Yeah, big old visor back there. Everybody always wants to see the gear shifter and see everything. Oh yeah, these are just my zip ties for containers going down to the port. Well, here's the driver's seat. Y'all get to sit in the driver's seat with me. You know, you don't get views like this often. Usually you sit right there. That's one thing I hate about this truck is the wipers. It's got like those boat wipers, and I hate that. But I mean, I've adapted to it. And that visor, you would think that would prevent a lot of the sunlight in the morning, if you headed east, that it would prevent the majority of the light getting in your eyes. Well, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. So that's why when you can't see it sitting there, because I was zooming in. Because if I don't zoom it in, this is what you'll see. So you just see a lot of that visor. That's why when you're sitting there, you don't see it, because I was zooming in. So yeah. Might have changed yet. I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way for me. I'm assuming these two drivers here are out of Canada. Well, that one obviously, because it says Ontario. Kitchener, Ontario. That one doesn't say. Oh no. Yeah, appreciate it, Sam. Appreciate it. I got a big old crack. See that big old crack? Well, shoot. Yeah, there it is. See that crack? A rock. A couple months back, jumped up to hit it. Got a camera up in here now. It records audio. See that mic right there? So that's why I say the most ridiculous, absurd things in the truck. So when Cuzzo listens to it, he'll think I'm crazy. Yeah. I think they're done. All right, felt him come in the trailer in a minute. Febreze, man, Febreze. This stuff smells pretty good. Let me tell you. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like a spring thing, almost. Rejuvenating water zesty orange blossom. Refresh and energize. It's pretty good. Probably make better smelling ones, but I'm a smell good freak. I used to carry candles in the truck, and I would light them. But you got to make sure it's steady, you know, especially if you're driving down the road. But usually I'd, you know, if it was, you know, smooth or something, I'd light one, set it where it wouldn't move, because you don't want to get wax everywhere. Light it during the evening. I'm a smell good freak. I like smell good things. What are we going to do about that text-to-speech? Oh, what are we going to do about it? You're going to have to call me when you know I'm done for the week. Well, you might want to shoot a text first, like, hey, in like 1 hour I'm gonna call you, you know, so be prepared. Because, you know, I'm busy, and I'm gonna be busy this weekend, so I guess that's something we could do Friday before I get busy changing that fuel pump. You can call me and we can look into it. I wish, though, I had a different device to where I can have my phone, because, you know, because I use the phone, obviously, and use something where I can have my phone available for calls and stuff, so that way if I get a call, it doesn't mute you off for like 30 minutes, however long the phone call is. I guess I'm gonna have to call my phone carrier and just get another phone and just use it for streaming, but I don't want to spend $1,000 on a phone that I'm only using for streaming. Yeah, only take about an hour. Yeah. Yeah, well, just get all the information you need to share with me, Dwayne, and come Friday, unless I'm trucking, which usually on Fridays I don't truck at all. We can do something Friday, and maybe I can, I'll do a live where I'm doing the mechanics, and I'll put my microphone on, and that way I can hear y'all chatting, and then I can just speak in the microphone, and you can hear me, so we can still communicate as you just watch me change that fuel pump. Man, these lives, I guess everybody obviously went back to work. Ain't many people in here. We had 90 some people in here yesterday. Y'all just waking up and getting a cup of ambition. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Yeah, baby, what a way to make a living. What's everybody else do for work? What do y'all do for a living? You're a secretary, you're a lawyer, doctor, nurse, CNA, a truck driver. Oh, there it is. I'll be right back. Everybody left. Okay. 8, 8, 6, 8, 7, 4, 8, 4, 1, 4, 2. Right. We got about to pull up out of here. I hate these seals. Look, it's pink. We got a pinkin'. It's pretty. All right. Okay, we done with that. We gotta. Hang on. I gotta get on this app thing for this tracker. The tracker, you know. So hang on. This might like do some stupid stuff for just a second. Hang on. Sorry about that. Ooh, this is heavy. Let's go ahead and slide my tandems right now. Y'all want to see how I do this? I can show you real quick. Well, there's only one of you, so come on. Alright, so what we got to do, hang on a second. We'll hang you up right here for a moment. Oh, that ain't metal? Yeah, of course it ain't, it's aluminum. Ain't nothing metal on this trailer for real. Oh, that is. Hang on. Mag don't come off. It just did. Doggone it. So, hang it. You gotta make sure it's latched top and bottom down here. You take your seal. That's how you can tell a truck's loaded. Sometimes they don't have a seal. I gotta do this with two hands. Hang on. There we go. Boom. That's how it's done. Now we got to Go here. So this is your tandems. For y'all that don't know, maybe y'all that's watching already know. And these little slots right here, but there's a lever right here. You're gonna pull that to these pins. There's 4 of them. So we're going to pull this. And they go in. Decent little Volvo. So now what we got to do, you on the phone, Dwayne? That's cool. Now what we got to do, release the tractor brakes, put it in reverse, and back up, because we got to move them tandems. It can get a little rocky. Oh boy. Get on level ground. Yeah, we're going to have to move it over here. Where I'm slightly inclined. Oh yeah. I think they might have latched. Get on level ground. That guy's going back into that door, so we're going to get out of his way. Might be able to do it right here. Oh, it's getting hot. Let me take my hoodie off. Right here, get out of his way so we can back in that door. I don't know if my tandem's latched, so I'm taking it real slow. Just want to get out of the way. Let's see if this will do it. Oops, there we go. What are you doing back there, son? You don't need to come up in here to get that. Let's see where I put it. The driver don't know what he's doing. We got the tandems where we want them. So now I'm gonna put it first and put it in here and put it in the. All right, there we go. So make sure they're latched in there. So each one of these hoses will shift the weight either up there on the drive tire, back here on these tandems. So you got to watch out for the bridge law. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought it was going to go in 7. I think 6 is fine. Yeah, I believe 6 is fine. But yeah, so you want to make sure they're latched in there. You don't want to, because if you ain't careful, you can pull these tandems out. Yeah, there it is. There you go. All right. So that them chemicals are right in here. All right, y'all ready to rock and roll? You ready to rock and roll? Oh man, hang on. Sorry about that. So yeah, so we gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You can't shift too much weight on the drives. We can weigh 36,000 on the drives. You can't go too far back. You can't go too far back, really. You can't break that bridge law. And they got something for everything, you know. It's like you got to have your weight right, but if you go too far, you break the bridge law. All right, let's hammer down. There we go. Zoom in a little bit too far. Right. Right there. There we go. Well, we're probably weighing about 77,000. 76, 77,000. We should be fine. Should be A-okay. Hey Bobby, good morning to you. Sorry, I was trying to show y'all some stuff, you know. So now we're on our way to Tennessee with this load. Going to Morristown, Tennessee. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I am going. Sorry, pickup truck. You got plenty of time to slow down a little bit if you need to. You have to stop, man. Oh man, yeah, this baby's heavy. Oh yeah, it's heavy. I was doing good on my watch hours, man. Success, man. Yeah, yes, sir, Bobby. We got this, buddy. I was doing good on my watch hours. I had about 1,400, and after, I guess, like 365 days, like, it falls behind. So it dropped down from like 1,400 to 800 and some watch hours. So yeah, guys, if you got an extra device just that you don't use, go to my channel and play a long video and just let it play. We get those watch hours. We need them watch hours. I have no idea what the speed limit is. Looks like 55. So we'll sit right here in this left lane because we're going to turn in less than a mile. Hey, thanks for hitting that like button. We get one more. We get to do a toot. One more. One more like. We can do a toot. So anyway, I hope y'all having a good morning. Happy to see you this morning. Hope you're having a stress-free morning and your cortisol levels are low. Up 50. Speed limit's 50. Jefferson City, straight ahead. Yeah, boy, we're heavy. I think we're going to make this light. I didn't think so. We're too heavy. Not everyone's as crazy as you. Yeah, I appreciate it, Bobby. We need to get the videos out there to people that, might like me or like watching trucking, learning, because this is we shoot the crap, and we do little educational things. You can get a little bit of everything out of my channel. This load's heavy. We might be 78,000, 79,000. Oh, you was so you went live when I blew that steer tire? Is that what you're saying, Bobby? Yeah, I mean, I guess in a way it was cool that happened. since everybody's safe. Because I mean, that video really interesting. It was funny too, because there wasn't really many people in the live when that happened, maybe like 6 or 8 people. But when it did happen, it's like somebody ran over to another live and it's like, hey, Gunner's steer tire blew out, come check it out. Because then there was like 40 people in there. So no amount of pre-trip, can prevent things from happening. Because those tires was good, so obviously I must have ran something over somewhere and it blew that tire. Yeah, it was real lucky. And thankfully nobody got hurt when that happened. I mean, the truck did. That costed $20,000 in damages. Well, y'all seen it. Blew the hood off and everything. Well, it blew that side of the hood out, that fender, and cracked the hood and destroyed the rim. And thank goodness it didn't blow out my steering. I was able to finally steer. But yeah, I hope that never happens again. Like I said in a previous live a couple weeks ago, that I've talked to drivers that have been driving longer than I've been alive, and they have said that they have never blew out a steer tire. And I've been driving like 7, 8 years, something like that. Maybe 6 years, I don't know. I don't keep up with it, I just work. Well, you got to have 5 years experience to work here. I don't know if I pulled up too far or not. I think he's got it. He's got that 10-foot spread on that truck. Dreary Plaza Hotel. I saw Ernie was live this morning. I was on there for a minute, and then I went to doing something. I guess he was getting loaded. He was talking about the yard dog, and somebody, like, he was telling, speaking to everybody, saying that, talking about that guy telling him to leave that yard dog alone. He might have been training. I don't know. Could have been a driver. I wasn't there long enough to get all the details. If we get one more like, y'all, we can do a toot-toot, if you don't mind, to hit that, double tap that screen real quick. This load's heavy. Good old boy. Well, I guess nobody hit the Powerball last night. I tried to get the old lady to take that Powerball ticket that I bought Saturday before that night's drawing. And I hit a number on one ticket, and I hit one number on another one, and then I hit the Powerball 17, won $4. around for a while. I've been around for a year now. Oh, you blew a steer on a Russian military chick. You managed to control it. Yeah. Yeah, I believe in vehicles and like cars and stuff, they're a lot easier to like remain in control of the vehicle. But these trucks, I guess from all the weight, when you blow one, I mean, whichever one, the left one or the right one, whichever one blows, I mean, simultaneously, you're going that direction. There's no way you can stop it. That's why I get on here and I tell people, if you're driving and you go to pass the truck, go ahead and pass it. Get around it. Just in case that were to happen. Oh, little Echo. That's a tiny little car. Oh, we hit 10 likes. Toot, toot, baby. Thank you for whoever did that very much. Did you get some sleep last night, Bob? Hope you did. I'm proud of you, Bobby. You do good, man. You're a good father. I know it's hard, but you do great, brother. Yeah, that's a good question. I should have thought to ask him if he was in the Russian military. You know, there was, during World War II, there was an American, I guess he got lost from his company, and he found a Russian, I guess some commander of some brigade, and they put him into the Russian military until they, found where he was belonged. So he was in the Russian military, briefly. I just got loaded in Columbia, Missouri, and I just now got on Interstate 70 headed eastbound, going to Morristown, Tennessee, with a load of some type of chemical. Can't see it real fast, like. FAK50. £42,000. That's pushing it. We're probably about 78,000, 79,200, something like that. Hey, thank you, Simba. God bless you as well. You slept like a baby for 5 hours, Bobby. That's good. 5 hours is good. I can manage on 5 hours. I can still manage. But like if I slept, for an example, if I slept like 8 to 10 hours last night, I could survive tonight sleeping 5 hours. But that stuff catches up to you now, it will. Let him have it, I don't want to go that fast. Not until I get a feel for this load. Jeeps are rushing. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I want to take this left lane. Oh, they must have fixed the split. It was split through here, if y'all remember. Okay, he sped up. I'll let him have it. I won't go that fast right now. Yeah, this load's heavy. And it was healed. Well, for y'all going back to work today, hope you have a wonderful day at work. Don't let anything get you down. You know, this day will end and there'll be a new day tomorrow. Thank y'all for being here. Hope you got plenty of sleep last night, or at least enough. Hope you woke up, poured you a warm cup of ambition. Very interesting, Bobby. I feel like you've said that before. Maybe there was, I do remember recall somebody saying something along those lines a little while back, 2 or 3 months ago. I don't think it was you. I can't remember right now. Rain shouldn't last too long. I checked the radar about an hour ago. Should get out of it shortly and maybe see some rain down in Kentucky. St. Louis, 112 miles. If you drive a truck, you should be a member. OOIDA. What's the top of the insurance? Yeah, go ahead and get it, International. I'll let you have it after I just passed you. I don't want to go that fast right now. Plus, I think speed limit's 55 through here anyway. He's doing about 80. No, he's doing about 77, 78. Slow down with the car. Yeah, Dwayne ain't mad. You know, that's one thing I've always hated about like messaging is like, you know, if you read something, you know, it's like, man, that sounds angry. Just how they word it, and like nobody's upset at all. make to Illinois, I think. Going down to the swamp. Neil don't need to put her down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember. Southern man don't lead him around anyhow. Boy, is that the popo behind me and me hammering down? Oh yeah, it is. Oh goodness. He's flying too, how fast than I is. Feeling at 55 through here. Look at him, he's speeding. I am too, though. Everybody is. He don't care. He must be going home or something. Who knows? Everybody got scared. Like, I mean, the worst thing he can do is write you a ticket. Come on. Unless he loses his mind and he kind of puts a cap in you behind. They weren't that talkative this morning, are they? He's in another channel right now. Yeah, Bobby is a great person. He is. I mean, he's a single father. His old lady passed away, and he's got young children. So yeah, he is absolutely a good father, a good person. He has my respect. I know life is hard on him, but he's handling it well. You know, it's good. So I don't know what I would do if my old lady, something happened to her, man. I couldn't drive a truck no more. I'd have to raise my kids on my own. So I don't even want to think about it. That's scary. Super heavy. Why would you come over here and get your brakes? Well, they saw a cop, got scared. Oh, they got scared too. You know, a cop can run your tag and know if you have insurance or not. Maybe that's why they're doing it. Look at me, guys. I ain't scared. All you do is pull me over and be like, hey, what you doing, man? I'm like, I'm just driving, bro. Oh, here's your ticket. Okay, thanks. He didn't use a signal. Did y'all see that? He did not use a signal. You're supposed to set the example for people, deputy. You're held to a little bit of a higher standard. Burdening me. You're not a burden, brother. No, you're not a bother or a burden. I mean, everybody, well, I wouldn't say everybody. I'd say the majority of people have had some very difficult times in their life. I know I have. You know, it's not always been rainbows and sunshine. I think the only people that have like an easy life are people born into like rich families, you know, where they don't have to worry about where their next meal comes from. They don't have to worry about coming home from school and the lights and water be turned off. There'd been a million times I came home from school and the lights was turned off. Take a shower, water's off. Go turn the TV on, TV won't turn on. You're like, man, who won't plug the TV? You go plug it in, try to turn it on. It doesn't turn on, you go to flip the light on, then you're like, oh, electricity got shut off. You didn't have to worry about food in the fridge because you didn't have any. It's okay, you know it's normal to be depressed from time to time. Lord knows I get depressed. You know, we all have some trauma. Bobby, I'm happy that you're here with us, Bobby, in these lives, get to know each other. That's the thing I like the most about it, is just getting to talk to everybody and maybe, you know, perhaps meet some options from time to time out here on the road. You think I'd, you know, even with 1,300 people, subscribers, that's not a lot of people, but I've only met one in Miami, Florida. I thought that was cool. Meet a subscriber. I should have got my picture with him. I wasn't thinking. Well, if he was all right with it, should have took our picture and shared it on the YouTube post. Like, hey, we met a subscriber. He brought me food. Him and his old lady was having a baby. They were pregnant. I wish he would jump on these lives, man. He's not been in here since then. So if y'all see Lou, that's who he is. That's the subscriber I met. When was that? I don't know if he was in here back then, Dwayne. That was back in May, I think. At the doctor's appointment with his girlfriend, and I waited like 3 hours for him to show up. Please hit that like button, subscribe. You know, if anything, you know, just jump on and say hey, good morning or something, and hit the like button and bounce out, you know. Or sit there, just watch and listen. Who am I talking about? Oh, talking about Lune down in Miami, Florida, the first and only subscriber I've met. L-U-N-E, Lune. Yeah, I was talking about you, Dwayne, too. Like, I don't think you was on the channel back then. That was back in May. I believe it was May. April or May. Yep, the only subscriber I ever met. And he brought me some Cuban food. And he was in the chat, like, what do you want, chicken or steak? And I said steak, and then when he showed up, he's like, hey, all they had was chicken. Well, they had steak. He's like, but it would have took a while to wait on it. So I got you chicken. I was like, hey, I'm fine with chicken as well. I like chicken. Better stop thinking about food. Just make me hungry. Stop eating. Oh, did you, Dwayne? You met one of your drivers? That's cool. I'd like to meet probably about all the, especially the ones I talk to that talk with me. That's what I'm saying though, if I ever hit the lottery, I'll give all my subscribers some money. Yeah, generally, Bobby, yeah, all people are pretty much the same. Only thing difference is some, you know, the way they believe or think, you know, just the only difference really. You know, besides like medical things like being colorblind or missing an arm or something, we're all basically the same. It's just nice meeting folks. especially off the YouTube channel. After you started YouTube, it's pretty cool to make subscribers. I really enjoy it. That's why I want to meet more, because I met one and it's like, I thought it was pretty neat. Well, I guess technically I met two, because there was a truck driver where I had the truck parked at one day, and I was talking to him, and I told him about my YouTube channel, and I was talking about that steer tire blowing out on me, and he commented on it. I don't remember his YouTube name though, but he's commented on it. But I mean, I guess that wouldn't really count, because he wasn't a previous subscriber that I just randomly met somewhere. Oh, there's state police sitting in the middle. Sheriff, I can't tell. I think it's sheriff. K9, no, that's Missouri State Highway Patrol. Looking for them dubs. That old K9. You're wondering how they call me, but yeah, I wanted the same thing too, like how they live in their country and their culture. And that's why I try to, outside of America, because as Americans, we all basically live the same. We can get access to the same cultural items and stuff. So that's why I try to meet people, enjoy meeting people from other parts of the world. So if they ever have free time, or they're into the same thing I'm into, like getting a piece of their culture, and I can send them a piece of my culture to them, our American culture, which I'm from the South, so my culture is a little different than, maybe somebody from New York City. But I like currency, foreign currency. I like collecting foreign currencies. Nothing big. I'm not going to have somebody send like $100 bill out of their currency to me. Then I'll send them, an equivalent, which that'd be beneficial for somebody, like in a country that has a lower worth, their currency ain't worth a whole lot, so they can send me some of their currency, and I can send them the equivalent in American currency, so it'd be beneficial for them. If somebody like from India, can send me an Indian dollar, and I can send them an American dollar, or whatever they use, rubles, whatever. Send them an Atlanta Braves baseball hat. Send them a football. But, you know, as far as I know, I've never seen anything to the P.O. box yet. I guess Floor Jack did, but I've not been to the post office. Cultural stuff, but if you're, I mean, to send whatever, I'll send you something back too. I got 2 cats at the house, so if you want to send a cat toy, you know, good. I got kids. My daughter turned 4 August 13th. My son will be 7. Man, that's crazy. He'll be 7 the 28th of November. I think next year his birthday falls on Thanksgiving Day. I think it's next year. Which I kind of feel bad for him that, you know, his birthday every like 4 years or something, it falls right on Thanksgiving Day. That's gotta suck. So I think his first or second birthday, we celebrated his birthday on Thanksgiving Day, which is kind of weird. Like, oh, a birthday, we're going to celebrate a birthday and have Thanksgiving all in the same day. It's like, to get pizza, we got a big 34-pound turkey. Hey, what'd you have for birthday to eat? Oh, big turkey, taters, green bean casserole. And it'll be, you know, it'll be late November in wintertime, you know, and it's like you want to take your kids out for the birthday to do, you know, something. You're like, what can you take your son out to do in the middle of winter on his birthday on a national holiday? But Thanksgiving or Christmas, we started this tradition to go out and see a movie. In October, me and the old lady, where our birthdays is a day apart. We used to go to Indianapolis Colts game every October. We won't do that no more. We don't live in Indiana. So that was kind of our traditional thing we did. Or started. Oh yeah, I'm just making up a pound, you know, the turkey wasn't 34 pounds. I'm just saying, you know, like a 34-pound turkey you have for your birthday. You know how people, you know, they'll like maybe grill out for a kid's birthday, or, you know, they'll order pizza. And, you know, when my son doesn't get pizza or, you know, stuff like that for his birthday, he gets a big 34-pound turkey and green bean casserole and mashed taters and gravy. Yeah, 34-pound turkey. I had 2 turkeys last year, I think it was. I don't remember what happened. I think one of the old, you know, I think one of the old lady is a teacher at the school. They gave the teachers turkeys. If I ain't mistaken, that's where that extra turkey came from. And then I think my work gave me a turkey. I don't remember. I had 2 birds. I never really liked turkey though. I'll eat it. How'd that do, Dwayne? Did that help it? That's so weird too, because I got 5G with 5 bars, man. Is it working better now? Maybe, oh man, I tell you what. Let me try to melt this real quick. I don't know how to. Let me try something here. Do a little something. See if I ride right there. Where's my lighter at? I got a lighter here somewhere. Where did it go? Where did it go? It's in my pocket. Yeah, looks good, Gunner. No problems, no problems. All right, hang on a minute. Let me try. My magnet keeps falling off. I'm going to try to melt it a little bit. I don't want to melt it where it won't come off my phone, though, but... hopefully this don't damage it. Let's see. Where do I want it? Right there. Let's try that. Oh, sorry. Okay, so that worked. I'm gonna run in here and grab something to eat real quick. And then we'll be right back. Thanks for hitting that like button for 11. We hit 20, we'll do another toot. Yeah, if that happens again, Dwayne, like that, shoot me a text like, hey, just, or, you know, throw it in the chat or something. And if I don't see it, you know, shoot a text. Because, you know, sometimes that chat freezes on me. I don't know why. I have no idea. It might have got too hot. I'll put the AC up on the dash. No, I'm going to keep it running. You all hold the fort down real quick, Dwayne. I'm running here and grab something to eat real quick, and I'll be right out. Shouldn't be going long. I'll be right back. Hey y'all, so I met this driver right there. He drives for like a racing team, and he's going to show us the inside of this lounge in his trailer right there. So we'll ask him, make sure he's okay with being on camera if he don't mind. So there's a lounge behind that window right there. I was like, hey, can we check that out? I won't put you on camera unless, you know.
No, don't put me on camera.
Okay, I got you. I got it on me right now, so. I always like to ask out of respect, you know. All right. Oh, this is cool, man. So it just opens up?
Yeah, push it.
Oh, wow. Is there a light switch here? Is this all your luggage?
No, that's driver's shop.
Okay, cool.
Driver's some crew shop. That'll be all right. Go ahead.
Cool. We got TV here. What's all in here? Just storage?
Driver stuff.
Oh, yeah. This is neat. Got AC in here. Got a little couch. Oh, it's comfortable, I bet. Oh, yeah, not bad. Oh, neat. All right, I'm going to turn the camera back around on me so I don't get you on there. Let me show everybody that. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Fire suits. This is pretty neat. Man, I need to drive here. Oh, there's a car. There's a car. Oh, man, I wonder if I can jump up there.
That's the backup car.
Oh, that's the backup car?
Yeah.
How do you get up there?
I wouldn't. Let's go to the side. You look down the side there.
Okay, cool.
2 cars.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, 2 cars. That is so rad. Chevrolet.
Yep.
Nice. All right, let me turn the camera around. So, oh, there we go. I don't know what happened. Storage. This is pretty neat. Got a little fridge. Huh. Yeah. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
NASCAR Xfinity Series. All right. That's rad. Hey, what was your name, brother? James?
James.
I'm Gunner.
Gunner, nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. Did you get any luck?
Yeah, $20.
$20. Hey, yeah. Hit up the channel, bro.
Gunner 2017.
Yeah, Gunner Fam 2017. All right. That's pretty neat. That was pretty neat. What y'all think about that? What happened to the... Okay. Yeah, we did. We said thank you. Absolutely. Let's rock and roll, though. Man, we've been here 25 minutes. Goodness gracious. Well, let's see if he subscribes. race cars in there. RacerJobs.com. Man, see, I've always wanted to drive for NASCAR, man. But I hear, like, from a little bit of stuff I know about it, like, it's kind of hard to get into. Because, you know, most of them racer guys, you know, Hendrix Motorsports and all that, they, you know, they got family and, you know, they got somebody in their family drives a truck, so, you know, that's how they do it. Hey, good morning, Jay. Good morning. Happy to see you here. Did you smash that like button? Smash it. Loud and proud. Loud and proud. I love it so good. See if he subscribes. If he, you know, he'll tell us in the chat one day. If he did, he'll be like, you know, I was we met out there in Missouri, showed you the lounge in the trailer here. James is his name. Oh, you know who that is, Dwayne? I didn't know who it was. He's got 2 cars in there. 2 race cars. I just asked him, you know, I don't know if y'all could, you could see us, we were standing kind of off to the right of my truck out there a little ways. And I asked him if, you know, we could see it. I asked him what was behind that blind, and he said it's a lounge. I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, hey, can I see that? He's like, he thought about it just for a second. He's like, yeah, sure, come on. But I made sure to ask him that, you know, if you want to be on camera or not, you know. Yeah, it's cool. So we met that driver's truck driver. I would love to drive for Richard Petty or something, or Hendrix Sports. I'd love to drive for NASCAR. I might have to make a drive out to North Carolina, talk to them. Durham, North Carolina. Get me a job for NASCAR. Hauling for Richard Petty here. But they might be like, you know, you can't drive the truck, go lives, you know. Like, guys, I do it perfectly fine. Look at my videos. Yeah, that's what he said, Patrick. That's what he told me, yeah. He said he was headed to somewhere, and then he said he's got to go back to Oregon. Y'all like that. I like it. It's pretty cool. I think the driver, the driver that drives those race cars in there is not in the trailer, something Smithy or something. Dwayne said he knows who that driver is. Yeah, that's what he said. He was headed to Oregon. Then he had to leave, so I can't remember exactly, but yeah, he said he was headed to Oregon. He said a lot of them's already out there. He said a lot of the drivers are already in Oregon. He said that they're a lot of them's team drivers, but he's a solo driver, so that's why he's not there yet. He told me to go on a website. I told him I've always wanted to get into like driving a truck for like, you know, NASCAR and stuff. He told me what to do. So I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'd love to drive race cars around the country, take them to the tracks. I think our channel would do good then. You know, we'd be going to the track. I can do lives and show y'all what's going on and everything. Now, hey, we're headed to Talladega. Getting ready for the Sunday race. Who knows, maybe come spring, when the season starts back up, we'll be driving for NASCAR. Happy Tuesday, Jay. mosquito bites. Should be good to hammer down now. See a clock right there. Set the cruise. There he is. There's James. I'm headed back to Charlotte from Oregon. We race Gateway this weekend. All right. Yeah, I think that's what Patrick was saying, James. Hey, James, it was great to meet you, man. Thank you very much for showing me and everybody else the that lounge in there in the cars. And thank you, James, for subscribing, man. I really appreciate you, brother. Oh, so you should be trucking right behind me then. You'll be going the same way I'm going for a little while. So you headed to Charlotte, so hey, just so you know, James, you can go through the gorge now in a truck. But, you know, in case you didn't know, you can drive through the gorge. Yeah, not yet. Not heading out yet. Yeah, I'm headed down to Morristown, Tennessee myself. Yeah, Dwayne, that's James, the guy that showed us his truck, in case you jumped out for a minute. Yeah, that was cool, man. I'm going to look into that. I might be trucking with you doing the same thing, James. Right now I drive for my uncle. This is his company. Yeah, I've always wanted to try to get a truck driving job in NASCAR with, you know, Hendrix Motorsports, whatever else there is. Richard Petty. That'd be nice, man. It'd be cool to haul around. You know, I don't know who races now. I've not watched racing in a while, but you know, an example like Kyle Busch, it'd be cool to haul his car around to the tracks. Really, any of them. Bobby Labonte, Jimmy Johnson. I don't know if all these guys are still racing. Dale Earnhardt Jr. It really ain't even got to be NASCAR. James, if you're still here, thanks, brother. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting that like button. Usually there's a lot more people in here, but everybody went back to work. And plus, we're a small channel still. We're just, we've only been doing this a year now. Be a member of the Million Mile Club. I would say I'm already a member. I'd say I've drove a million miles since I've been driving a truck. Well, how long does it take? 5 years or something? You know, and plus I was exempt for 2 years. I got to drive as much as I wanted. I drove about close to 5,000 miles a week when I was exempt. Sometimes about 4,000. When I was exempt, I think about the lowest miles I drove in a week was like 3,800 miles. James got to see my truck. Raised at lunch. Yeah, the girl that took my order at Arby's, I told her about the channel. I asked her, I wrote down the channel name so she could find it. Told her she subscribed, gave her $5, cash out her $5. Probably subscribe, and then I'll send her $5, and then she'll come unsubscribe. Zoom in a little bit. Y'all want that visor out of the way? You like it like that? Man, it's rough. Lane is rough. Something's tilting some. There we go. Do I ever stop somewhere for the night? Yeah, every night I stop somewhere. You have to stop for 10 hours consecutive. You're only allowed to drive 11 hours a day. You're only allowed to be on duty 14 hours a day. And after you drive your 11 hours, you got to stop for 10 consecutive hours. But you can do like the 8-2 split and all that stuff. We ain't gonna talk about that because it's best really not to do that. It's best just to stay parked for 10 hours. Right at 10 hours, well, really, you get up, like, because it might take you a minute to go to sleep. So usually you'll sleep 6 or 7 hours, 8 hours. And you get up about 30 minutes before your 10 hours is up. So then you get up, you get dressed, you get outside the truck, you do your pre-trip, you check everything out, your hoses, do a brake test, check your lights, make sure everything's working, check your oil, washer fluid, everything. And then after you do that, you get in the truck, or you walk around for a minute, you get in the truck, wait for your 10 hours to be up, and then when your 10 hours is up, you go on duty, pre-trip inspection, which you've already done your pre-trip inspection. So you just sit there for 10 minutes, after about 10 minutes, take off. That's how I do it. Which there's probably people out there that don't do it that way. The way I do it is you actually get, basically more time. Everything's out of the way. You don't log on duty pre-trip and then get out pre-trip. You don't do it like that. Before you log on duty pre-trip, you've already done your pre-trip. There it goes. I guess melting it didn't do anything different, did it? Driving on the highway, going to deliver a load, stopping at the truck stops, eating chicken biscuits, grabbing gears, grinding gears, getting beat up, broken equipment. I tell you folks, it's harder than it looks. It's a long way to the top if you want to drive a truck. I guess I'll turn all my lights off now. They've been on for a while. Rain stopped. Whoa, truck. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, Martin. What are you doing? What are you doing, driver? I guess those guys at Martin, they make pretty good money. Well, not really, I guess. I mean, considering, I think they make like 70 cents a mile, something like that. But the thing is, you hear 70 cents a mile, okay, good, that sounds pretty good. But it's not pretty good when they don't give you many miles. You only driving like 1,800 miles. Because, you're getting a load here and you're waiting 5 hours to get it. Then you're taking it here. And then you wait 5 hours to get it unloaded. Is that, if I ever, drive for another company, like, I'll tell them, like, hey, you have to keep me rolling, man, because if not, don't send me to a Walmart distribution center where I'm going to sit for 6 hours. Because I tell you what, I'll take that truck back to your terminal and I'm done. I do not sit. I'll sit for my 30 minutes, a mandatory 30-minute break. After 8 hours of driving, you have to stop for 30 minutes. Well, the way I do it is I'll drive my time down to like 3 hours, 4 hours, and then I'll stop and get fuel, and that's how I take my break. And after exactly my 30 minutes, I put it in gear and I go. I don't play around. Do that. When I end this live, I ought to get on the phone, call up like Martin Transport, like, hey, you guarantee me like at least 3,000 miles a week and keep me rolling, not have to sit forever? Because if you can't, I can't drive for you. Brokers running with a line. The brokers are line setting the driver up for failure. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, brokers do lie. They lie. That's random, Jay. Why can't you get on a roller coaster? I'm sure there's something out there in New Mexico. I think you're in New Mexico or Arizona. I can't remember. Both are basically the same. That broke her, and he was just done with the money. Doug's supposed to be doing, he was just doing it for the money. Really not sure what you're trying to say, Dwayne. I kind of got a little bit of an idea. That there's people out there that, really marrying somebody for their money. I think that's weird, man. Like, men, when it comes to a man finding a woman, when it comes to a man finding a woman, he could be making, you know, $180,000 a year, and he would marry a woman that is a cook at McDonald's. But a woman making $180,000 a year will not marry a man that is a cook at McDonald's. I think people sending messages to their kids and stuff about, you know, marrying somebody on your same level is wrong. You know, you shouldn't do that. You should marry simply out of pure love, not based on how much money you make. It's sad, really. My daughter makes $500,000 a year. She better not marry somebody working at Burger King. I'd be like, you know, my daughter makes $500,000 a year. I want her to marry somebody that's good to her. I don't care where he works at. Go do laundry? Alright, Dwayne. Thanks for being here, buddy. You enjoy your day, brother. He stopped loving her today. They replaced me on his door. He put that bottle to his head and pulled the trigger. Honda Accord Maestro. You got a Honda Accord? I don't see a Honda Accord out there. I like a Honda Accord. What's going on? Does that say PB channel? Yeah, you send a thumbs up? Give us a thumbs up. Double tap that screen real fast like. But do it gentle. You gotta be gentle to it. You know, it's like a woman. You can be a little bit rough, but you gotta be gentle. Are you waiting on your first paycheck from your new job and you'll buy me lunch? All right. When's your first paycheck, Bob? Well, let me know when you do it, before you do it. That way I'll know it came from you, and then I can show you what I got for lunch. You know, Bobby, Kels is the only person that ever has sent me money and bought me lunch. And sometimes she just gives me money and tells me to put it to the channel, and that's what I do. I save it up, or I'll use it for what somebody tells me to use it for, like lunch or something, you know. And then Kels just sent me money and saying, you know, spend that on your kids, and I will, you know. Kels has bought me lunch and all kinds of stuff. And, you know, went toward the channel, helped me buy a microphone. Once we get monetized, I'm turn this into a business. Like I'm gonna make it an LLC. This will be my business, my online business, doing YouTube. I was about to see what you said there, Jay. Budweiser, this bud's for you, yo. Truck few sold. Hit that like button, baby. Hit the like button. It'll be your friend for today. It won't ever neglect you or let you feel lonely or blue. Just hit that like button today. Knock out that subscribe button whenever you feel like it. We're gonna grow this channel together, my friend. Monkey butt. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you. It really touched my heart. Even though I can't sing, but I do it anyway because it's fun. It's all about what makes you happy. Don't matter what everybody else really thinks. If they got something negative to say, just let them say it. Move on. Because words don't affect how you live. Because this bud's for you. Thank you, Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch. Appreciate you. I don't know if PD speaks English or not, Dwayne. He or she is saying some things that don't make much sense. Not have a meeting to get on today. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Dave? Goodness gracious. There's PB. Yeah, I don't think PB speaks English. I think he's getting those words off of the internet. Sweet home Alabama. Still don't need to put her down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember. The Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Sweet home Alabama. Come on, Carl, what you doing now? Come on. Let it drive and go, yo. Nobody got no time for that. Came from your rod, mother licker. Yeah, tell him, go on Google and say, PB, punch, subscribe, and slap the like button. Go on Google, Dwayne, and translate it. Throw it in the chat. In Spanish. job skills you need in the work field. The only thing you need to know is be trained how to do the job that you've been hired to do. I mean, jobs mainly take on-hand training, but monkey see, monkey do, you know, it's really that easy. Technically, you know, some things require some more effort, you know, but like technically a truck driving, for example, you technically do not need to go to a truck driving school to know how to do this. All you've got to do is spend one day with me. As long as you got a decent head on your shoulders, one day is all you need, and I'll have you an expert by the end of the day. You know, back in the day, they didn't have a CDL. You just had a driver's license, and you drove these trucks. It was just the money thing. It's like, oh, they're driving these trucks. Let's make something up, you know, like a Class A CDL, and so we, the state, can make a little extra money. Oh, and another thing, while we're doing that, let's make it endorsements to haul over this amount of weight, so we make money off of that, or haul gasoline. That'll be another endorsement. Or if they want to pull 2 or 3 trailers, let's make that an endorsement. Make more. It's all money. Money, 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 money. And then we'll make you scale houses. So if they're overweight, or they got a line out, anything wrong with that truck, the scale will get them, and we can write them a ticket and make even more money. That's what they do. And then what happened is somebody had their tandems too far back, and they didn't have a law for it. And they're like, huh, these people would be overweight if their tandems wasn't all the way back. So let's make a law called the bridge law. So if they put their tandems too far back, we can write them a ticket and make money off of that. So they made it a law. You can't go past this certain mark. And they make money now. You know, that's what they do. Anything that they can't make money off of, they'll make a law for it. Dwayne, just go on Google or whatever, and just like, hey, translate, hit the subscribe button and the like button, please, into Spanish, and it'll tell you. Or Patrick or Jake can do it. You know. Go on Google and say translate, hit the subscribe button and the like button, please, in Spanish, and it'll give it to you. And then just copy it and throw it in the chat. Just like you, baby, I'm on the hunt. Oh, little box truck, straight truck, get out the way. Move, driver, get out the way. Get out the way, yo, get out the way. Oh yeah, we're heavy, man. It's a small little hill, and I'm having to get her down to get up it. Left lane, no trucks licensed over 12 ton. See, they even made a law for that. It's a law for everything. No trucks in the left lane. They get over there, we can write them a ticket and take the money. Money, 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 money. And then what they did too back in the day was they made up these logbook things because, you know, before they had a logbook, a driver could drive as much as he wanted. And, you know, for, you know, an example, let's say a driver back in whatever, you know, was making, let's say $50,000 a month, just an example. $50,000 a month, you know, he could get rich pretty quick. So they made up this thing, well, let's make it where they can only drive so much. Now he went from making $50,000 a month to making $14,000 a month. They do everything they can to prevent you from getting rich. So if you get rich, so in order to be rich, they made it to where you have to do something extraordinary. So that's why the, you know, chances are of any, you know, just normal average people getting rich is extremely rare. Hey, the old lady's calling. Pardon me for a moment. consequences for anything. She's having a rough day today. Big Daddy, keep on rolling. Carry me home to my king, singing songs about the Southland. I miss the whole family once again, not thanks to sin, yes. Bird on the hill, put her down. Well, I hope Bill Young will remember. Southern man don't need him around anyhow. I love it so good. You help others too, Bobby. Yeah, that's what I got the impression of that when Dwayne was saying. Bobby left, he went to somebody else's channel. It broke my heart, Bobby. It broke my freaking heart, man. They don't teach us how difficult life is. Yeah. Well, I mean, some things like, you know, teaching a child how difficult life can be and how it is, that should, like, you know, some things should be left in the responsibilities of the parent to teach stuff like that. I think that anyway. You know, since they don't teach about money, the reason why they don't teach about money and taxes and all that is simply because, like I was saying earlier, it's like they don't want you getting rich, and if you do get rich, they want you to do it in an extraordinary way. Like, you got to do something brand new, which is extremely difficult. There's countless people out there that have started a business, failed, started another business, failed, you know, over and over. But if you want to get rich, that's how you got to do it. You got to do something extraordinary, or you got to go into business and go into the right business so it can be successful. But the thing is like going into business, you will not be rich. You might be worth, you know, $100 million, but you don't have $100 million. So how you do it is like you own the business, and you know it's making money. But you have to reinvest that money into the business. Otherwise, you'll pay taxes. So what you got to do is you borrow money from the bank on that business. And that's basically how you pay yourself. And you won't pay taxes because debt is not taxable. So you borrow against like stocks. And that's how you can avoid paying taxes. So you get rich off of debt. That's how you do it. And you know, debt can't be taxed, so therefore you never pay taxes. And if you reinvest your money into your entity, you won't pay taxes. wondering how rich people don't pay taxes. It's how they do it. But, you know, they also tell you these things like, oh, well, the Burr method and stuff like that. Well, you gotta actually, they never tell you the part like, hey, you have to have money to start it. But the thing is, they don't tell you how much money you have to start doing these things. There's secret information that they do not share. And if you want that information, you gotta pay big money. Because if nobody really sits down and talks through something, like covering every tiny little bit of information, you know, and the very good stuff, they never share that, you know. Just sit down, walk through every step by step. And like when you get to a certain area where it's like, what do you do right here? Well, that's where that secret information comes in. And they don't share it. About keeping good hygiene. Like, how do you, I mean, that's very easily learned. Like, why are you being taught how to keep good hygiene? Like, you're like 21, you should know that already. Conflict feedback. You gotta, I don't know what you mean there. There was. Just stop and pick that up. Another car racing truck. See who it is. Ford. It's obviously a Ford car. So that's got an H. It might be Hendrix. Oz factory team. Yeah. Oh, a bunch of racing trucks are coming through here. Hey, Mike. Oh, you're on your way back to New Jersey, man. You was in Florida for a while. Sheldon Creed. He's hammering it down. Jocelyn Foundation. Or Jocelyn Foundation. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to get into racing and driving some team in NASCAR. Zoom in a little bit, get that visor out of the way. There we go. Illinois. How slow are you going? Goodness gracious. You'd be able to drive because you have ADHD. It's just a attention deficit disorder. That don't mean you can't drive. There's a lot of people out there that have ADD and ADHD, you know, they drive. See, like Elon Musk, he's autistic, and look at him. That's far worse than ADHD. Y'all remember Kyson? He was mine and Sky's nephew. He was autistic, or he is autistic. Which he learned a lot with living with us for a year. Like he got so good. Like he was. That's what he needed. He needed. You know, people in his life. You know, me and Sky. To really teach him, you know, and explain to him what he's feeling and how to cope with it. You know, I guess his mom and dad never done that. You know, he'd throw a fit and they just let him throw a fit. They wouldn't talk to him. But now he's with his dad, so I've been meaning to call his dad and see how he's doing. He got pretty good with us. He's still messed up, you know, that's what they do. But he was good. When he was bad, he was bad. Bad. It's almost like they don't understand right from wrong, which he did. But like only on like certain things. Yeah, Jay. There's nothing wrong with your parents taking you places, but you know, it's like you really gotta teach yourself a lot of things. You know, you gotta be fairly independent as much as you possibly can. You know, because there's not always going to be people there for you. You know, like myself, I never really had anybody in life. Everything I've done on my own. And I wish I couldn't say that. I really do. I really wish I could say I've done everything on my own. I wish I could tell y'all that, hey, I had mom and dad help me here and there, or I had someone help me here and there, but I cannot say that. And I love people that can say that though, because that's awesome. But I wish I could, but I can't. Being independent ain't always what you might think it might be or what it should be. It sucks every day, every week, every month, every year, having to constantly depend on yourself. And if you fall short somewhere, you're screwed. You can't pick up the phone, call mommy and daddy and like, hey, you know, I'm short on rent, $500. They're supposed to give me $500. I wish I could do that, but I can't. I don't even care if it was mommy and daddy. I just, you know, it'd be nice just to have somebody. But I don't. First time I went to a dealership to buy a vehicle, I was talking to this guy, and, you know, he ended up asking me, he's like, okay, do you have a cosigner? And I said, no, man, I don't have anybody. And I actually believe that he believed me. And he didn't want a cosigner then. And he just took a chance and sold me the car. I think if he didn't believe me, he wouldn't have sold me the car, but I do believe he believed what I was telling him. I've never had a cosigner on anything. Like I said, it sucks having to only have yourself to depend on. It really does. It freaking sucks. talk about it too much. It's kind of depressing. That's not kind of, it is. What do you, like, give me an example of, like, one hard thing that you can't do on your own. If you don't care, Jake, you ain't got to. I'm just curious, trying to have a conversation. Hey man, hello. I understand, brother. Hope you're having a good day, man. I guess you already smacked the like button. Let's see where my battery's at. 56%. I told him once or twice, do you pre-trip and do it right? He's at the scale house now. We ship anything, anywhere, anytime. RL carriers. He's got his doubles and triples endorsement. Got 4 engines on it. It's a big plane. I think there's an Air Force base over here somewhere. I see C-130s flying all the time. Gunships. They building that chicken house. Gotta try and hook this charger. positive, be positive. And have fun. Have fun no matter what you do. Don't worry, be happy. Three little birds on my doorstep. Melody, pure and singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Hopefully soon I'm planning on working with dogs and cats and animal shelter. Oh, nice. That's cool. Can you get a choo-choo? Absolutely. Toot for you. Just for you, Jay. Just for you, Jay. Louisville, 240 miles. Mount Vernon, 54 miles. Oh, we're probably going to stop there in Mount Vernon. We go ahead and get some of that there diesel fuel. I might be able to make it all the way to Kentucky. I don't know. Fuel be cheaper in Kentucky than Illinois and Indiana. You're very welcome, Jay. Very welcome. Much love. Doggone it. I tell you what. Tell you what now. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. Sorry, Charlie. Buffalo Soldier. He was a Buffalo Soldier. All the way to Africa. Yeah, hopefully you will be back. You have a wonderful day as well. Thank you, Jay. You're awesome. You are awesome. Every one of you are awesome. But the awesomeness is the 14 people that smacked that like button. They are the awesomeness. tell your friends. Jade is back, Jade is back, Jade is back. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna call Martin if they pay like 70 cents a mile. I'm gonna ask them, like, you know, if you keep me going and I ain't gotta sit no longer than like 2 hours tops, and you can give me 2,800 minimum every single week, I might come over and drive for you. And as long as your trucks, you can get my truck doing at least 70 miles an hour. I will not drive for a company that can't do the daggone speed limit. Well, going Illinois. That's ridiculous. Drive a truck can't even do the speed limit on the interstate. Laundromat. I'm sorry about that. I always hated going to the laundromat. When I ever did, though, I always done it early in the morning. Because most people, you know, like say you wash clothes once a week. So, like, most people, like, on that day off of work, they like to sleep in. So, if you get up at 6 o'clock on Saturday, you know, you get to the laundromat at 7, like, there's, like, nobody in there. Or there's probably one, maybe two, that thought just like you did, and they get in there before it gets crammed back. Six more lots, we can get a 2-2. Put in the chat, drop in, smack the like button. Take it out on a date. Take that like button out on a date. Like, hey, like button, will you go out with me? I'll dine you. Buy some lingerie for the like button. Or if you're a female, go out and buy some Speedos for the like button. marry me like button? It said yes. I heard it. It was loud and proud. That oil rig wasn't pumping. All dried up. Good afternoon, Angela. How are you doing today? Having a rough day? I hope it gets better. It always gets better. It can't be rough forever. Appreciate whoever's hitting those hearts for me. Thank you very much. You got a friend in me. If I was your best friend, I'd tell you you're awesome all the time. Live life in the fast lane over here. Right now, Angela, I'm driving, I just crossed into Illinois, all the way from Kansas. But I am heading to Morristown, Tennessee. Delivering this load of some type of chemical, about 42,000 pounds. So we weigh a gross of, I'm not really sure, probably about 78,000. We're driving a Kenworth W900, 18-speed manual transmission. Stretched out a little bit. She's pretty. She's got about 771,000 miles on her own. She's got plenty of life left. What state you watching from, Angela? I think I say town, just state be alright if you feel fine with that. I reside in the great state of Tennessee. I was born across the river in the mountains where I call home. Hey Ray, yo, what up? What up, old buddy? How's school treating you? Just get off a lunch break? Appreciate you hitting that like button, Ray. everybody spreads positivity. Life is short, although it can feel like it's not too short sometimes. Life is short, so let's be happy as much as we can and spread positivity, some motivation, no procrastination. We're in this together. We're all only here for a short amount of time. Life is just too short to be upset, angry. I know it can be difficult sometimes, I know. But try to get over it. We've got a pep rally Friday. Alright, what time is that pep rally, right? Friday. I'll try to be in there. I forgot all about those pep rallies. I think they only lasted like 30 minutes to an hour, I don't remember. Must be a game coming up. Friday. Ray has a pep rally live at the school. I will try to just send me a reminder if I'm doing a live. Friday, jump on and try to remind me. I'll at least be doing a live Thursday. If I don't do another one the rest of the week, it'll be at least Thursday. Jump on there and tell me. Try not to be doing it live at 2:15. Free day. Yeah, I mean, a pep rally's like an assembly. They assemble and cheerleaders out there on the basketball court in the gymnasium, and they assemble on the bleachers and they put on a little show. Jake, you're 21, you was in high school, wasn't you? You don't remember pep rallies? Yeah, got you out of class that last period of class. Then you, sixth period. Then you went to the gym, last hour of the day, and got on the bus and went to the crib. Where you ask some girl friend, like, hey, you gonna give me a ride to the house? She would. I remember this one time I asked this girl in high school. She was I think she was 2 grades above me, and she was pretty too, buddy. And we became real good friends. I remember I asked her to give me a ride home one day, and she did. Her friend found us in the parking lot, and I remember she was trying to discreetly and quietly, without me hearing, telling her, she was telling her friend, like, hey, no, like, she didn't want to give her a ride. I guess she was, I guess her friend was like, maybe jealous that she was with me. I'm not real sure, but that, looking back, that's kind of what it seemed like. It's like, yeah, she doesn't want you along with some dude. Alright, right. 7 periods. Well, we only had six periods in school. High school. But she ended up, she's a lawyer now. Keep on keeping on. Ain't that what Joe Dirt said? Keep on keeping on, brother. Just trying to see what you said there, Jay. I think Ray has a great day at school every day, Dwayne. He's such a happy-go-lucky young man, you know. I like Ray. I'm pushing the strive for excellence. I think he does pretty good. Too many kids on this channel. We got Mike. He just started 9th grade. We got Ray. I think he's a senior this year. Junior or senior, I believe. You know, with them being on this channel, I know they're safe, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't like kids, you know, coming on my channel. So I know if they're over here, they're in a safe area on YouTube. So, like, it's so weird because when you do these lives, I guess losing service, everybody's leaving. But anyway, when you do these lives, it asks you if it's made for kids or not. You click no, it's not made for kids, and kids still manage to find your channel somehow. I don't know how that really works. Oh yeah, absolutely, Dwayne. I believe that 100%. I mean, as long as if he's a senior, as long as he can get, you know, through the rest of the school year, you know, because high school can be challenging, you know what goes on in high school. As long as he can just keep his nose clean, you know. Gets out, as long as he has a direction to go, like just a good direction to go down that road, you know, he'll do fine. As long as he doesn't get lost, he'll do absolutely fine. So he's at that age where it's very crucial. You gotta be very careful. about $2.50 in it. That's about how much it's going to take. Make sure you pick a good one. Pick one somebody just got done using. Somewhere in Illinois. I don't know what you would call this, but Illinois somewhere. Western Illinois. We're in South Illinois. Okay, so the next town that I am aware of is Mount Vernon. Goodness gracious. Probably gonna stop in Mount Vernon so I can get some diesel fuel. Should have stopped in Missouri and cheaper. Diesel's always cheaper in red states. Even the food is cheaper in red, Republican states. Food and fuel is cheaper in Republican states. But I'm end up buying fuel in a Democratic state that's going to be like 25 cents more expensive per gallon. Everybody left, Dwayne. Everybody gone. Either Dwayne's in here or Bobby is. You got a spare device you don't use. Get on my channel and just play a long video. You ain't got to watch it, just let it sit there and play. So you get that watch hours. Miles ahead, left lane closed. Leaves are falling all around. It's time. I was on my way. but it's time for me to go. The autumn moon lights my way. I guess everybody's gone. Dwayne, I guess we're gonna maybe take a break, start another live roughly 2, 3 o'clock or something. What do you think, Dwayne? You think we should do that? Start another one up later. Alright, yeah, I agree with that, Dwayne. Buddy, you have fun doing your laundry, man, and if you got an extra device, turn it on or whatever and go to my channel and play a long video. That way we can get those watch hours. If you got a spare device you can do that with. Y'all hit that like button. Let's hit 20 real quick before we end this live. If you don't mind. I'm like I'm asking for money. Shit. Yeah, I can do that. Gutter, it's not a problem. Oh, that's awesome, Dwayne. Sweet. That's awesome. That'll help out tremendously. Yeah, probably, yeah, somewhere about 3. Alright, we'll see you, Dwayne. God bless you, brother. It's checkout time.